Mojtaba Khamenei is officially the new supreme leader of Iran. They just announced it. Celebration. Rob, if you want to play this clip, when the announcement was made, go forward.
Member of the Assembly of Experts, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Mojtaba Khamenei. Our dear leader, our guardian jurist, Allah.
Great Akbar.
What happened there?
Somebody was...
What is this, Rob? Is this because
It's
not
AI translated.
Allahu Akbar. God is the greatest.
okay? Well, by the way, to give credit, there's a lot of celebration going on in this clip because this is pro-IRGC community that's out there announcing that they just got their new supreme leader. But let me announce to you what happened with this new job. And I said that earlier, but I'm going to put this in the clip because I want the clip to go out. Then Tom, Vinny, Adam, I'm coming to you guys on this. Imagine you just got a job. Hey, we want you to be the leader, the supreme leader of Iran. You're like, oh, okay. But just in the last week, your father was killed, your mother was killed, your wife was killed, your son was killed, your sister was killed, your brother-in-law was killed, and other nephews and nieces were killed. And congratulations, now you're the supreme leader. And the moment that is announced, an article comes out saying you've already been wounded, okay? Which you know you're going to be a target because the president says Iran confirms new supreme leader Mojtaba Khamenei is wounded. So, one, you're a target. They're going to take you out. They want to take you out. Number two, you want to seek vengeance. What would you do? So, Tom, your thoughts with the new, were you surprised that this is a new supreme leader or just kind of a name that was coming up?
No, they're going to proceed and they're going to name a new leader. They are never going to back down and say, okay, our supreme leader was, killed, removed, assassinated, depending on who's saying the story, right, Vinny? They'll pick the word. Nonetheless, him, his family, people that were there, the bunker busters got all the way downstairs and a lot of people died. Well, they're going to name a new one. It's just like the even at times of war and unrest, there was always a new pope named. There was always a new pope. So they're gonna do this. Now, what happens now is it's a new target because the regime collapse is the strategy. And so if this guy and his anger and vengeance, because you told me about that when Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini came in 79.
Ruhollah Khomeini, yes.
Yep. When he came up, he says everybody knew it was bad news because they knew he had a chip, they knew he had a mission, they knew he was really, violent and ruthless underneath. So they knew what was coming. This guy, never mind that he's going to be thinking of the vengeance of all of these family members. Never mind he's going to be thinking of following in his father. Never mind that the supreme leader is a kind of militaristic leader. Never mind all that. This guy in place is a target because they want to take the regime down. And if this guy gets power, rally people's up, that's just a problem.
Adam.
Look, everything that comes down with the Ayatollah comes into three camps, right? So you have the camp that absolutely loves this guy. They think he's the heaven on earth. There's nothing that he could do wrong. God bless you, PBD.
God bless you too, Adam.
These are the religious zealots. They absolutely love this guy. There's no talking these people out of that. And I get it. I respect that. Then there's the people that are just like, whether they're in Iran or whether they're around the world, they're just like, look, I get it. You have your religious beliefs. Just let me do my own thing. Cool. Let me have my beliefs. Stay out of my way. Almost like a libertarian perspective. And then there's the people who are like, no, you've had your chance. You've had 47 years of rule. We know what you stand for. Stay the F out of my life. And unfortunately, the people in the middle are going to get run over. And you have to realize this. The loyalists and the people who want this guy out of their life forever are going to clash at some point, and it's going to get ugly, and it's going to get messy. And thank God we have America on the right side of history that's defending the people that want this guy out. I don't know how long he's going to be there. Tick, tick, tick. We'll see how long it lasts.
Well, tick, tick, tick is actually it because this is probably the worst promotion in the history of promotions. It's like being promoted to captain of the Titanic.
You don't want this on your resume?
No. After it hit the iceberg, they're like, congratulations, you're the I'm like, I don't want to be the captain, Pat, but you have to understand.
You're the new starting quarterback of the Jets.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Which may be a worse job, Tom.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
By the way,
but
the guy that won it was a previous starting quarterback of the Jets. So that joke doesn't work anymore because Sam Darnold won the Super Bowl.
Exactly. So
But go
now
ahead,
that's
Tom.
backwards.
Yes.
Going
But
back
not
to
on the
history
Jets.
But
where they all got hurt.
Not on the
They
Jets.
all got hurt.
well, you made a
But not
great
up in
point.
here.
up
You're
in
right.
here.
Well,
Keep
you
going with it.
remember in Godfather how Robert De Niro played the character of the Don, and remember his father was killed. They killed the mother, and then how long did he wait? 40 years, 45 years to come and avenge the death. Imagine this guy and what gripe and how much
He
anger
doesn't have 40 years.
He doesn't have exactly. He doesn't have that. But by the way, they know where he is. They know. Between Mossad, CIA, UK. I don't know about MI6 if they're involved. They might be, but they know exactly where he is, where he's sleeping, who he's talking to. That's not the question. But the question is, what is somebody like the UK going to do? Mind you, this guy, they know where his houses are. He owns $100 million worth of houses. We talked about it last year on Billionaires Row in North London. I wonder if they're going to get involved. Is he going to be visiting? Where is he at? You know what I mean? But
He's worth $3 billion. By the way, their family, just so you know, is documented. An article was done on the Khamenei family net worth.
yeah,
At one point, $95 billion.
95 billion.
Can you type in, Rob,
Jeez.
Khamenei net worth? Yeah, family net worth. Can you imagine? Rob now knows how to type Khamenei like
I
Jones.
never thought the
He's
day would
become
come, Rob.
so
Rob
good.
speaks Farsi at this
Look
point.
at that. Their net worth is estimated to be between $95 to $200 billion.
Yeah, but you know why that is, though.
No, they make this money because they're big
entrepreneurs.
AI
Oh,
technology.
they're tech
they're
entrepreneurs. They're capitalists. Is that what they
so
are?
let me ask you a
Or are they
question.
siphoning off the money from the
Of
Iranians?
course they're
So Pat, let me
siphoning
ask you a
off the
Probably
question.
capitalist,
So Pat,
right?
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
This guy's next up. Do you really think he's about that life? This playboy, having all this lavish life, he's worth all that money.
What do you mean about that
No,
life?
I'm saying like, you
What
think
life?
he wants to step up? You think?
You don't think he's about thug life? Like
I
you don't
by
think?
the way, let's be honest. You're the son of you, Adam. 50 people in your circle, family members, brothers, cousins, they're all dead. You think he's about that Allahu Akbar, I'm gonna die and get virgin?
Yes,
No, I don't
Vinny.
think. No,
I respect the question.
I don't think he's about
But let
that
me.
life.
Can I answer
Go
that?
ahead.
Yes, he's about that life.
Okay, we'll see.
Everyone in that inner circle is quote unquote about that life.
Well, he's about
This
to get
is
that
BD
what-
missile.
versus Big.
By the way,
He's about to
I
get a
think we
missile.
talked about him being the Ayatollah on Friday, as if it was breaking news that had happened over the weekend. This guy, he's been groomed for this position. It's not like they're like, who's this going to be? Their father was 186 years old fighting Rocky Marciano, and then all of a sudden he's the new leader. They knew this was going to happen. He's been groomed. He's gone through the training camp, so to speak. He has the ideological beliefs,
can I push
and this is what he stands
Can
for.
I push back? They
Go
killed
for
the
it.
entire. He wasn't next up, Adam. This is just the son. They killed
It's not
everybody.
just his
Hold on, let
son.
me-
It's his son.
Adam, let me finish. I'll wait again because you've been doing this a lot. I'll let you breathe. He wasn't next in line. They had a gang of people in line. We killed all of them. So now he went from Adam. He was the 20th backup quarterback. Now it's up to him. He has houses in UK and he's traveling. This guy's, I personally don't believe he's about that life. Now he's being forced to be put in that life. And guess what? He's not going to last long.
Okay, so touche. I'm going to throw one back at you,
Throw
and
it
I heard
back.
you out. What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think a guy that's buying luxury houses and has all these cars and everything thought that we were going to kill every single person in the circle. And now he went from the 50th in line to number one.
Okay, so I'll
he doesn't
ask
want it.
I'll ask a very calm, collected conversation.
Mojtaba, you're
if
up.
he didn't want it, which I don't think you're right,
Okay.
why would he take the job?
Well, no, they made him get the job. He didn't sit there and go, I'll take it. He's next.
So-
you got to take it, Adam. He's in the line.
Well, listen, I never
This is
thought.
the highest order of honor you could possibly have
So,
as Supreme
scary.
Leader.
I'm trying to read the underlying debate here. Are you guys saying whether he listens more to like a Wu-Tang Clan or Tupac? Like
No, he's
cash
more of a
rules everything
Tupac.
around me, or
I think he's a
Thug
Wu-Tang.
Life?
No, great. He's Wu-Tang.
You think he's Wu-Tang?
cream.
He's hit him
Cream.
up.
Yeah.
All
He's hit him
right.
up.
No, he's
All right.
not.
I think it's
well,
Wu-Tang.
He's already
It's
hurt.
Wu-Tang.
He's already hurt.
All right. Okay.
be
So
talking trash
Pat,
about
Pat, what do you think?
while-
This is natural progression.
Shaolin.
What do you think? You have an eye on this. You have a finger on the pulse.
I think this was the guy to get the job because Khomeini, believe it or not, Khomeini's grandson, who was one of the candidates, they put him in that school that they, whatever the main school is that you go to, where they
Indoctrination
develop you, the
school?
indoctrination school. I had the Prince of Islam that came on board when we were talking to him. He went to school with Khomeini's grandson, and they actually didn't give him anything. They kind of set him aside on the sideline and didn't do anything with him. So I don't think Khomeiни's son was going to get the job. If they kill him, he may get the job. But let me tell you what just happened, Rob. Go back to one of the clips that you had. The grandson, the son of, this is Ayatollah Khomeiни's grandson. This is what he said. The grandson said this 4 weeks ago, folks. Go ahead.
الإسرائيليون يعرفون بدقة ويعرفون أن الشعب الإسلامي
Israel's knew full well that if a day comes when any Islamic nation is capable of firing missiles at Israel
قادر على قصف إسرائيل وعلى ضربة على
and striking Israel, and if they are capable of erasing
إذا
Israel,
كانوا قادرين على إزالة إسرائيل سيفعلون
they will do to Israel what Hamas did to it.
كل الشعوب الإسلامية كل الشعوب
All the Islamic nations, all of them.
إذا نرى أن
Today
بعض
we see
الدول
that
المنطقة
some countries in the
لا
region
يعملون
are
بواجبهم
not fulfilling their duty,
لعلهم يقولون وحتما
saying they are
يقولون
incapable of doing
لسنا
so.
بقادرين على ذلك وإسرائيل يعلم
Israel knows, America knows,
والقادة
and the leaders
في
of the
الدول
superpowers
الكبرى
know.
يعلمون أن الدول الإسلامية
And if a day comes when the Islamic countries are capable of bombing Israel, you can pause it right there. Let's repeat.
Wow.
This is the son of the guy that just became the supreme leader, by the way.
Was this guy one of the ones that was killed in the bombing?
No, I don't think so.
That's a good question. I don't think it's this one that was killed. You know, the one thing about Muslims, they have a lot of kids, but
It says at least one son reported killed.
okay, Rob, can you check to see if that was the son that was killed?
Yes.
I don't think it was him, though.
Okay,
Go
and
ahead,
if,
Vinny.
so if it wasn't,
Silence for
so
the
Pat, if
son
it
that was
wasn't
killed.
him, guess what, Adam? That's the guy that's about that life. This guy's about that life. I haven't seen one video of the son of Khomeini talk reckless like that. That guy's living the lavish life. I haven't heard one speech saying if we had nukes or we had bombs, whatever, let's erase Israel.
Can I ask you a
that
question?
guy's yes.
So what, Vinny, Adam, what do you think? Look at the westernization and the attraction. When I say westernization on the business front, Western hotels, Western businesses that they're trying to attract. It's called Television City, I believe, is in Dubai.
Okay.
It's a little area where it's basically media companies. Tucker Carlson buying a place in Qatar. And we'll leave out everything else about Tucker. But the point is there's a lot of people and a lot of things happening over there. Do you think those people are all waiting to get nuclear weapons to erase Israel while they're basically doing deals with the West and expanding, and the PIF is investing in companies in the West and all that? They find it kind of hard to believe that everyone is sitting there below the surface, that they all secretly wish they could nuke Israel.
Oh yeah, no, I agree in the fact that not Dubai and stuff like Dubai is like Vegas now. They're trying to expand and they're trying to be, westernized. But
Yeah,
I
that's
do
the
believe that
point.
there's certain ones, Tom. There's certain ones, absolutely, that would. Tom, anybody that has the attitude of death to us, I have a huge problem with that. And this notion of just leave them alone. Like, we don't need to be involved with anybody. But you do not Tom. And I'm asking you genuinely. You're an educated man. You're very educated. If I was threatening to kill you constantly, and I'm killing people in my family, and I'm building something at some point, would you ignore me forever? Would you ignore me and let me get to the point where I can do it? Because what do you think I'm talking reckless, or you think I actually mean what I'm saying?
I would assume that you meant it, right?
Yeah. So would you do something to stop me, or would you just say, no, guys,
By the
we
way-
don't get involved, let them go?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Rob ran a poll, 5,000 votes. How long will Khamenei remain as supreme leader of Iran? Days, weeks, months, years? Look what the poll came back as. 53% think it's days.
Boom, bingo.
So you got 81% say he's got weeks to live, days to weeks to live. So we'll see. 51% of you who watch this podcast, and I've helped us go from a regular show with 20, 30 viewers to now, being a top 20 podcast worldwide on Spotify and on YouTube. It's a top 20, top 15, top 10 podcast. It wouldn't happen without you, but it helps our algorithms if you subscribe as well. 51% of you watch this show weekly. You regularly tune in, 51% of you, but you haven't subscribed. I would like to take that 51% to 40%. With your help, I believe we can pull it off. And if we do that, more subscribers, higher quality guests, better conversations with you. Thank you for doing that.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.